I heard a lot of, I don't want to say negativity or doom and gloom, but there's a lot of like clouds on the horizon, right? So where's the opportunity in the commercial space? Where do you see that? Because I know guys like us, we see these things, right? And we start thinking about, okay, here's going to be the opportunity. So if I'm looking for commercial deals, where are those going to come from?
So I think the commercial pain is coming. I think it's going to be massive, but I think we're in the first inning. One of the things that you'll learn about the commercial markets is it's just like singles, it's just bigger numbers. They're
Yeah.
going to try to extend and pretend. They're going to try to, add a year, but there will be plenty of pain in commercial. It's going to be most acutely felt in office, right? One of my syndicators and I did a deal review on a $25 million office building in San Francisco. And just with some very rough assumptions, we thought the building would be worth 8 million bucks and might be a teardown.
Jeez.
It went from 90% occupant to 23% occupant. Rents are down like 30. I mean, it's just a horrible. But that, I mean, again, think about that. It traded at 25 million and might be worth 8 million today.
So let me ask you about that because I do have a question
Sure.
about that. So let's say
Perfect.
that office building in San Francisco, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the occupancy is down to 20% now, right? Do you
Mm-hmm.
see that occupancy going back up to 90% or full, or are they going to have to change the highest and best use of that particular property to something else?
I think there's a lot of office buildings like this one that are just not, they're functionally obsolescent in today's environment. They're too old. They can't be reconfigured easily. It's not on the right street because there are some assets that are new and shiny and will lease up just fine.
Yeah.
But in an environment where everything was leased in San Francisco heading into 2020, and now you're 20% occupied, it doesn't make sense as an office. So it will either become a conversion. I think storage is probably the easiest conversion with my little bit of research, right? Vertical storage
Yeah.
facilities. I think a lot of people want it to be multifamily. I think that's far more expensive than people realize.
Mm.
But there will absolutely be many office buildings sold at land value that will just be torn down and rebuilt as something else. Even the Empire State Building. One of the investors I talked with who does deals in New York and Manhattan specifically, he's like, they're actually considering turning the Empire State Building into multifamily. This
Wow.
is a huge problem and will be a huge expense and opportunity.